Ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle? Is it luck, inheritance, or is there something deeper at play? The truth is, wealth starts right here, in your mind, long before it ever appears in your bank account. It's not just about numbers, it's about mindset. This is the psychology of wealth, the invisible architecture that builds fortunes. For centuries, thinkers and leaders have known this secret. Your financial reality is a direct reflection of your internal world. Before you can change your bank balance, you must first upgrade your mental blueprint. So, let's decode that blueprint together. At the core of this psychology are two opposing forces: the scarcity mindset and the abundance mindset. The scarcity mindset is like trying to drive with the handbrake on. It sees the world as a zero-sum game, a pie with limited slices. If someone else gets a big slice, yours must be smaller. This mindset thinks in limits, fears, and "I can't." It tells you to hoard what you have because you might not get more. On the other hand, the abundance mindset sees the world as a place of infinite possibility. It thinks not in limits, but in leverage. How can I create more? How can I collaborate to expand the pie for everyone? Scarcity focuses on what it lacks, while abundance focuses on what it can create. This one simple shift in perspective is the first, most crucial step on the path to financial freedom. It's the difference between seeing a wall and seeing a stepping stone. So, how do the wealthy actually think? What are the mental habits that separate the millionaire from the masses? It's less about complex financial strategies and more about fundamental principles. First, focus. Not just working hard, but working hard on the right things. They identify their highest leverage activities and pour their energy into them, ignoring the distractions that derail most people. Second, delayed gratification. This is a superpower in today's world of instant everything. The ability to say no to a small pleasure now in exchange for a much larger reward later is a cornerstone of building real, lasting wealth. It's about planting a tree today that you won't sit under for a decade. And finally, belief. Not blind optimism, but an unwavering conviction in their ability to solve problems and create value. They see themselves as capable creators, not passive victims of circumstance. Money is simply the byproduct of these habits, not the goal itself. One of the biggest obstacles on this journey is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of losing what you have. It's a powerful emotion that can paralyze you and block your growth. The scarcity mindset is fueled by fear. It whispers, "Don't take that risk, you might fail," or "Stay safe in your job, even if you're miserable." Here's the critical difference. Those with a scarcity mindset avoid risk at all costs. They prioritize safety over growth. The wealthy, however, don't avoid risk. They learn to manage it. They see risk not as a threat to be avoided, but as a variable to be understood, calculated, and leveraged. They ask, what's the potential upside versus the downside? How can I mitigate the downside? They step towards calculated risks because they know that on the other side of fear lies growth and opportunity. Every successful person has a trail of managed risks behind them. How do you overcome the emotional roller coaster of fear and impulse? The answer is systems. Motivation is a fickle friend. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is a system you build. Discipline creates what motivation cannot. Think about it. A professional athlete doesn't just train when they feel like it. They have a system, a schedule, a routine they follow regardless of their mood. The same applies to wealth. Relying on feeling motivated to save or invest is a recipe for failure. Instead, the wealthy build systems. Automatic savings transfers, a predetermined investment strategy, a weekly financial review. These systems run on autopilot, taking emotion out of the equation and ensuring consistent progress. Your daily habits and automated financial systems are what will ultimately carry you to your goals, especially on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Build the system, then let the system build your wealth. This brings us to the most powerful concept of all: identity. You don't just act your way into a new reality. You must first see yourself differently. Your external world is a mirror of your internal identity. If you see yourself as someone who is bad with money or not a business person, your actions will consistently validate that belief. You will unconsciously sabotage opportunities that conflict with that identity. To earn more, to build more, you must first transform your self-concept. Start seeing yourself as a savvy investor, a disciplined saver, a value creator. Who is the person that has the wealth you desire? What do they believe? How do they act? You must become that person in your mind first. Your identity creates your reality. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Look in the mirror. The person staring back is the architect of your financial future. So what does it all boil down to? It's not a secret lottery number or a magic stock tip. The true wealth equation is simpler and more profound. It's your time, multiplied by focused action, compounded over years. Every decision, big or small, is a deposit into your future. The decision to learn a new skill instead of scrolling. The decision to invest a small amount instead of spending it. The decision to build a system instead of relying on willpower. None of these decisions seem life-changing in the moment, but through the incredible power of compounding, they build on each other, creating a momentum that eventually leads to freedom. It's time plus focus plus compounding decisions. That is the equation that unlocks not just financial wealth, but a life of choice and freedom. It's a journey that begins and ends within you. The path to wealth isn't just paved with dollars and cents. It's carved out by your thoughts, your habits, and your beliefs. It's an internal game before it's an external one. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the mind. If this resonated with you, remember to like this video, subscribe to Finance Decoded, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Remember, wealth begins within.